On Christmas Eve in 1945, in the small town of Fayetteville, the Sodder family went to bed expecting an ordinary holiday morning. Instead, they would wake to one of the most haunting mysteries in American history. A quiet Christmas turns to fire. George Sodder and Jenny Sodder were raising their 10 children in a 2-story home overlooking town. George, a hardworking immigrant from Italy, ran a successful trucking business. The family was well-known, close-knit, and looking forward to Christmas Day. That night, 5 of the children, Maurice 14, Martha 12, Louis 9, Jenny 8, and Betty 5, asked to stay up late to play with new toys. Their mother agreed. The rest of the family went to sleep. Around 1:30 a.m., Jenny was awakened by the phone ringing. A strange woman on the other end asked for someone Jenny didn't know. In the background, she could hear laughter and clinking glasses. It felt wrong, but she brushed it off and went back to bed. Half an hour later, Jenny woke again. This time, she smelled smoke. The house in flames. Fire was spreading rapidly through the home. George and Jenny rushed to gather their children. They managed to get 4 of them, Marion, Sylvia, John, and George Jr., out safely. But the 5 younger children were still upstairs. George tried to reach them, but the stairway was engulfed in flames. He ran outside, hoping to climb through a window. He usually kept a ladder propped against the house, but it was gone. Desperate, he tried to move one of his coal trucks to climb onto the roof. Strangely, both trucks refused to start, even though they had worked the day before. With no way to reach the upstairs bedrooms, the parents could only watch in horror as the house collapsed in flames. A shocking discovery. When the fire was finally extinguished, officials sifted through the ashes. They expected to find remains. They found none. Not a single bone fragment was recovered from where the 5 children had supposedly perished. Firefighters concluded the blaze had been so intense that the bodies were completely destroyed. But experts later questioned that explanation. House fires, even severe ones, typically leave behind bone fragments. Then more unsettling details emerged. The phone line to the house had been cut, not burned. A witness reported seeing a man near the property that night. Another person claimed to have seen the missing children peering from a passing car. A father's suspicion. George Sodder believed someone had taken his children. In the months before the fire, he had received strange threats. As a vocal critic of Benito Mussolini, George had angered some members of the local Italian community. One man had warned him his house would go up in smoke and his children would be destroyed. After the fire, George conducted his own investigation. He put up billboards with the children's photos across multiple states, offering a reward for information. He followed leads for years, reports of sightings in Florida, New York, and even overseas. In 1967, the family received a photograph in the mail. It showed a young man in his 20s who resembled their son Louis. On the back was a cryptic message, "I love Brother Frankie. Ill boys." A 90132 or 35. Jenny clung to hope for the rest of her life. The mystery that never died. The Sodder family never stopped searching. They believed the fire was staged, a cover for a kidnapping. But who would take 5 children, and why? The case remains officially unsolved. To this day, no definitive evidence proves the children died in the fire. No confirmed remains. No clear suspect. Only unanswered questions lingering in the cold winter air of Fayetteville. More than 75 years later, the story of the Sodder children continues to haunt investigators and true crime enthusiasts alike. A chilling reminder that sometimes the most terrifying mysteries aren't the ones with monsters in the dark. They're the ones that never get solved.